This is an insurance thing. Taking out all those trees around the structures. I looked at this through pictures, and they're definitely like 10 times the size of what I thought, but it's not a money thing. These people don't really have money to pay for it, so I'm doing my good deed for the month or year or whatever. They say I can have the wood. And it's windy. It's ripping wind right now. So we're gonna fall what we can today without being stupid, and I'm gonna come back. I'm gonna peck away at this jaw like big oak over the house. Some of these I'm gonna dump today downhill. Big power line over there. Big oak tree right here. Big fir. So I'll probably be out here. I'll probably in its way out of town too. So I'll just be pecking away at this when I can, trying to help these people out. Their insurance is about to drop them, so I figured I'd come out today and get something done where if the insurance comes out, they can at least show that they've got started on it. Tried bore cutting that one and it was just leaning so hard it busted off. But it all went downhill. I'm gonna try to get as much of these to go downhill as I can. Well, that's it for right now. I've been really wanting to cut this one, but look at that. No way. These trees are moving. Stuff popping and cracking. I got a bunch done though. I mean, I did all the easy ones. We got this one, that one, that fir. There's wires right over there. This big oak, this big fir, and these two firs. And not extremely motivated to come back when there's no money involved, but we're talking about doing a trade or something. If we do a trade, I'll show you what I'm trading for. We're gonna follow this thing. It kind of hooks around that way, but I want to beat it over into this open area because it's starting to get pretty cluttered down here. I already sent a bunch of stuff down here, so. And it's a pretty steep hillside, and this thing would end up way down there, and there's a road down there, so we're gonna beat it over into this hole. Kind of hooks out that way. This is day 2 of this project I'm pecking away at. We're gonna do that one, and I'm gonna get this one down. Haven't decided if I'm gonna fall it or not. It's kind of, there's some oak limbs that kind of wrap around a little bit, but it's got a heavy lean. I'm pretty sure it would pull through. And then after that one's gone, we're gonna look at this little one and see what side that oak limb is on. If it's on the other side, I'm gonna try to pull this thing downhill. Once the bigger one's gone though, we'll have a better look and see what we got to do with this one. I thought that limb was gonna break off. 2 down. We got this little one left. It's, might set a rope in it and pull it out the same way. Haven't decided yet. All right, we're gonna follow it. Right in that gap. We got a rope in it. We got the tractor over there. I'm gonna get it all cut up, and then I'm gonna go out there and I'll be right next to him, be able to talk to him, and we're just gonna pull this thing over. I wish I would have 2 cameras on that one. That was perfect. I with the big old fat hinge, and we had just enough room to not clip this corner and not clip that corner. So it all worked out. My intentions were to climb these, and I got that one out of the way, and then I seen that this one was possible too. So a lot of times you got to do that. You start pecking away at things, and then you see other opportunities. You just don't want to. You don't want to take anything away that you're going to use, that you could potentially use in the future. You know, like this. I might turn that fur into a rigging spar. So you just gotta pick wisely what you're gonna do, what you're gonna take. And I'm really tempted to fall this thing right now. It howls over the shed, but there's a big open space over here. So I might set that up right now, or this might be the end of day 2. You guys will see. I'm back at this project. I'm calling it the Hog Creek project because that's the Hog Creek boat ramp right down there out in Galice, Oregon. I haven't been here for about a month, so there was a pretty big gap in time from the last time I was here. But I'm going to shove all this into one video. I got the bucket truck today. I don't know if you guys have seen the bucket truck yet, but these big oaks, and there's a big fir I just took down. You can see the stub right there. It went up through that oak, and I was able to reach the whole thing. This thing's got an elevator, and I wouldn't be able to reach that whole thing if it didn't have the elevator. So that's sweet. I'm getting to a point where I can rig some big limbs, or I can just keep cutting and pitching. So I'm going to take a rope with me, and if I rig anything, I'll show it. If I cut and pitch, I'll probably just show a couple here and there, but and then I'll show fall on the stems. We might have to pull this oak stem over somehow, but that's it. These are the last two trees here. We're gonna leave the big oak. I limbed it up and I end weighted all these tips out here. This is an insurance thing, and the trunk of that tree is over 15 feet away, so we're gonna see if we can get away with leaving that one. If they say something, we'll come back and cut it down, but I think it's gonna be all right. We're getting all the ones real close to these buildings, and let's see. This lady called me and she don't have much money. This is the situation. Insurance told her they got to cut all these trees down, and we've already cut a bunch down. And I fell some trees out that way. Anything that was close to these buildings, insurance told her you got to get rid of them, or they're going to cancel their insurance. And she didn't have any money, and she called me and said, can you come cut all my trees down for the wood? And you guys have probably heard that before. And I was like, well, I'm not really in the firewood business, but I don't know. We worked out a deal, and I'm helping her out, and I didn't have anything else going on today. So each day that I've had like an open day where I'm not doing anything, I've been coming out here and pecking away at it. And it's way out of town. It's like 45 minutes from my house. So I guess I'm doing my good deed for the year or whatever. But all right. Oh yeah, the bucket truck, I think it's the first time you guys seen it. It's going in Tuesday to get all the decals put on and everything. I'll show you guys after, when it has all the decals and everything. So here we go. some old school backwoods style rigging by myself with what I got. So here we go. right, let's load some wood and get out of here, huh? Chipped the corner of the roof with the bucket truck. Good thing this building has a lifetime warranty. Just send it back real quick, you know.